Lesson 29. A busy week. Billy's week. Present. What does Billy like to do on Monday?
He likes to study English on Monday. What does Billy like to do on Tuesday?
He likes to play baseball on Tuesday. What does Billy like to do on Wednesday?
He likes to play cards on Wednesday. What does Billy like to do on Thursday?
He likes to exercise on Thursday. What does Billy like to do on Friday?
He likes to eat pizza on Friday. What does Billy like to do on Saturday?
He likes to go shopping on Saturday. What does Billy like to do on Sunday?
He likes to play guitar on Sunday.
Past. What did Billy do on Monday?
He studied English on Monday. What did Billy do on Tuesday?
He played baseball on Tuesday. What did Billy do on Wednesday?
He played cards on Wednesday. What did Billy do on Thursday?
He exercised on Thursday. What did Billy do on Friday?
He ate pizza on Friday. What did Billy do on Saturday?
He went shopping on Saturday. What did Billy do on Sunday?
He played guitar on Sunday.
Future. What will Billy do on Monday?
He will study English on Monday. What will Billy do on Tuesday?
He will play baseball on Tuesday. What will Billy do on Wednesday?
He will play cards on Wednesday. What will Billy do on Thursday?
He will exercise on Thursday. What will Billy do on Friday?
He will eat pizza on Friday. What will Billy do on Saturday?
He will go shopping on Saturday. What will Billy do on Sunday?
He will play guitar on Sunday.
Betty's week. Present. What does Betty like to do on Monday?
She likes to paint a picture on Monday. What does Betty like to do on Tuesday?
She likes to practice Taekwondo on Tuesday. What does Betty like to do on Wednesday?
She likes to study English on Wednesday. What does Betty like to do on Thursday?
She likes to sing on Thursday. What does Betty like to do on Friday?
She likes to eat ice cream on Friday. What does Betty like to do on Saturday?
She likes to practice the piano on Saturday. What does Betty like to do on Sunday?
She likes to go inline skating on Sunday.
Past. What did Betty do on Monday?
She painted a picture on Monday. What did Betty do on Tuesday?
She practiced Taekwondo on Tuesday. What did Betty do on Wednesday?
She studied English on Wednesday. What did Betty do on Thursday?
She sang on Thursday. What did Betty do on Friday?
She ate ice cream on Friday. What did Betty do on Saturday?
She practiced the piano on Saturday. What did Betty do on Sunday?
She went inline skating on Sunday.
Future. What will Betty do on Monday?
She will paint a picture on Monday. What will Betty do on Tuesday?
She will practice Taekwondo on Tuesday. What will Betty do on Wednesday?
She will study English on Wednesday. What will Betty do on Thursday?
She will sing on Thursday. What will Betty do on Friday?
She will eat ice cream on Friday. What will Betty do on Saturday?
She will practice the piano on Saturday. What will Betty do on Sunday?
She will go inline skating on Sunday.
Mr. Penguin's week. Present. What does Mr. Penguin like to do on Monday?
He likes to read a book on Monday. What does Mr. Penguin like to do on Tuesday?
He likes to go skateboarding on Tuesday. What does Mr. Penguin like to do on Wednesday?
He likes to play the drums on Wednesday. What does Mr. Penguin like to do on Thursday?
He likes to eat popcorn on Thursday. What does Mr. Penguin like to do on Friday?
He likes to watch TV on Friday. What does Mr. Penguin like to do on Saturday?
He likes to go skating on Saturday. What does Mr. Penguin like to do on Sunday?
He likes to take a bath on Sunday.
Past. What did Mr. Penguin do on Monday?
He read a book on Monday. What did Mr. Penguin do on Tuesday?
He went skateboarding on Tuesday. What did Mr. Penguin do on Wednesday?
He played the drums on Wednesday. What did Mr. Penguin do on Thursday?
He ate popcorn on Thursday. What did Mr. Penguin do on Friday?
He watched TV on Friday. What did Mr. Penguin do on Saturday?
He went skating on Saturday. What did Mr. Penguin do on Sunday?
He took a bath on Sunday.
Future. What will Mr. Penguin do on Monday?
He will read a book on Monday. What will Mr. Penguin do on Tuesday?
He will go skateboarding on Tuesday. What will Mr. Penguin do on Wednesday?
He will play the drums on Wednesday. What will Mr. Penguin do on Thursday?
He will eat popcorn on Thursday. What will Mr. Penguin do on Friday?
He will watch TV on Friday. What will Mr. Penguin do on Saturday?
He will go skating on Saturday. What will Mr. Penguin do on Sunday?
He will take a bath on Sunday.
Mrs. Kangaroo's week. Present. What does Mrs. Kangaroo like to do on Monday?
She likes to practice the violin on Monday. What does Mrs. Kangaroo like to do on Tuesday?
She likes to play soccer on Tuesday. What does Mrs. Kangaroo like to do on Wednesday?
She likes to eat fruit on Wednesday. What does Mrs. Kangaroo like to do on Thursday?
She likes to cook a pizza on Thursday. What does Mrs. Kangaroo like to do on Friday?
She likes to play with a puppy on Friday. What does Mrs. Kangaroo like to do on Saturday?
She likes to go shopping on Saturday. What does Mrs. Kangaroo like to do on Sunday?
She likes to play tennis on Sunday.
Past. What did Mrs. Kangaroo do on Monday?
She practiced the violin on Monday. What did Mrs. Kangaroo do on Tuesday?
She played soccer on Tuesday. What did Mrs. Kangaroo do on Wednesday?
She ate fruit on Wednesday. What did Mrs. Kangaroo do on Thursday?
She cooked a pizza on Thursday. What did Mrs. Kangaroo do on Friday?
She played with a puppy on Friday. What did Mrs. Kangaroo do on Saturday?
She went shopping on Saturday. What did Mrs. Kangaroo do on Sunday?
She played tennis on Sunday.
Future. What will Mrs. Kangaroo do on Monday?
She will practice the violin on Monday. What will Mrs. Kangaroo do on Tuesday?
She will play soccer on Tuesday. What will Mrs. Kangaroo do on Wednesday?
She will eat fruit on Wednesday. What will Mrs. Kangaroo do on Thursday?
She will cook a pizza on Thursday. What will Mrs. Kangaroo do on Friday?
She will play with a puppy on Friday. What will Mrs. Kangaroo do on Saturday?
She will go shopping on Saturday. What will Mrs. Kangaroo do on Sunday?
She will play tennis on Sunday.
Mr. Brown Bear's week. Present. What does Mr. Brown Bear like to do on Monday?
He likes to play the xylophone on Monday. What does Mr. Brown Bear like to do on Tuesday?
He likes to play computer games on Tuesday. What does Mr. Brown Bear like to do on Wednesday?
He likes to play cards on Wednesday. What does Mr. Brown Bear like to do on Thursday?
He likes to listen to music on Thursday. What does Mr. Brown Bear like to do on Friday?
He likes to read a newspaper on Friday. What does Mr. Brown Bear like to do on Saturday?
He likes to cook spaghetti on Saturday. What does Mr. Brown Bear like to do on Sunday?
He likes to go fishing on Sunday.
Past. What did Mr. Brown Bear do on Monday?
He played the xylophone on Monday. What did Mr. Brown Bear do on Tuesday?
He played computer games on Tuesday. What did Mr. Brown Bear do on Wednesday?
He played cards on Wednesday. What did Mr. Brown Bear do on Thursday?
He listened to music on Thursday. What did Mr. Brown Bear do on Friday?
He read a newspaper on Friday. What did Mr. Brown Bear do on Saturday?
He cooked spaghetti on Saturday. What did Mr. Brown Bear do on Sunday?
He went fishing on Sunday.
Future. What will Mr. Brown Bear do on Monday?
He will play the xylophone on Monday. What will Mr. Brown Bear do on Tuesday?
He will play computer games on Tuesday. What will Mr. Brown Bear do on Wednesday?
He will play cards on Wednesday. What will Mr. Brown Bear do on Thursday?
He will listen to music on Thursday. What will Mr. Brown Bear do on Friday?
He will read a newspaper on Friday. What will Mr. Brown Bear do on Saturday?
He will cook spaghetti on Saturday. What will Mr. Brown Bear do on Sunday?
He will go fishing on Sunday.
Mr. Gorilla's week. Present. What does Mr. Gorilla like to do on Monday?
He likes to exercise on Monday. What does Mr. Gorilla like to do on Tuesday?
He likes to listen to the radio on Tuesday. What does Mr. Gorilla like to do on Wednesday?
He likes to drink soda on Wednesday. What does Mr. Gorilla like to do on Thursday?
He likes to go shopping on Thursday. What does Mr. Gorilla like to do on Friday?
He likes to play with a yo-yo on Friday. What does Mr. Gorilla like to do on Saturday?
He likes to eat meat on Saturday. What does Mr. Gorilla like to do on Sunday?
He likes to play the drums on Sunday.
Past. What did Mr. Gorilla do on Monday?
He exercised on Monday. What did Mr. Gorilla do on Tuesday?
He listened to the radio on Tuesday. What did Mr. Gorilla do on Wednesday?
He drank soda on Wednesday. What did Mr. Gorilla do on Thursday?
He went shopping on Thursday. What did Mr. Gorilla do on Friday?
He played with a yo-yo on Friday. What did Mr. Gorilla do on Saturday?
He ate meat on Saturday. What did Mr. Gorilla do on Sunday?
He played the drums on Sunday.
Future. What will Mr. Gorilla do on Monday?
He will exercise on Monday. What will Mr. Gorilla do on Tuesday?
He will listen to the radio on Tuesday. What will Mr. Gorilla do on Wednesday?
He will drink soda on Wednesday. What will Mr. Gorilla do on Thursday?
He will go shopping on Thursday. What will Mr. Gorilla do on Friday?
He will play with a yo-yo on Friday. What will Mr. Gorilla do on Saturday?
He will eat meat on Saturday. What will Mr. Gorilla do on Sunday?
He will play the drums on Sunday.